Our main feature today on EA TV, two great clubs. It's coming up for you live. Good to have you along with us at the Coliseum. Alfonso Perez. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is alongside me as usual. Our action is from La Liga. It's Getafe against Real Madrid.
Should be a good one. A lot of talk about the tactics these two managers are likely to employ beforehand. We'll soon find out.
Really wanted to put his laces through it, but couldn't direct it.
Well, he had one or two options, left and right there.
Here's the team for Getafe. In goal today, David Soria. And Tunes starts with Alexander Kolarov as the fullbacks. And it looks good in attack with these two strikers. Set up to play on the break now. Here's a chance to whip it in. That's so straightforward enough for the goalkeeper. Good hands, but it would have been a surprise if he dropped it.
Yeah, kept his eye on the ball. Good handling from him.
Three changes for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Rafael Varane starts with Sergio Ramos as the centre-backs. Cristiano Ronaldo starts looking to continue his great form in midfield. Karim Benzema is the lone striker today. Mbappe. Well, this will be a shock for the fans of Sevilla. They are in severe distress at the moment. Look at the league table.
Yeah, I just can't see them closing the gap now and getting into one of those Champions League positions.
Benzema! Pushed back out into play.
Oh, the fans know full well they're lucky not to be behind here. They can't keep conceding chances like that.
Chance to get forward from the wing. Well read by the defender. Such an important position in the modern game at full-back, and they've strengthened, haven't they, with this signing?
Yeah, and I think you're always looking for athleticism when you're looking at your full-backs, and this is a player that can get up and down all day.
Rodriguez into the attacking third. Want to use the full width of the pitch now, the team in possession all the time against a dogged defensive unit that they're facing at the moment. Well, he seemed to see a pass there that none of us could see from where we're commentating from. Modric got to it and made the save comfortably.
Yeah, he would have got some stick if that had found the net.
He's gone back, the referee, to book the offender. He let the play go on. It was good work by the official, but he's quite entitled to book the player now.
Well, he's always going to get a yellow for that, wasn't it? It was a silly challenge, and yes, you play advantage, but he's got to be punished for it.
In from Kroos. He works so hard on his heading. He needs to do a bit more work, I think.
Yeah, the keeper's waving that one bye-bye.
Barcelona have put out a statement that the transfer is completed.
Yeah, about 75 million. That is a really positive move. I think it's vital that he settles down quickly at his new club. Real turning the screw here, last 15. Seeing loads of the ball, controlling it. I think those players will be wondering how they're not ahead now, having really dominated this match with their forward play. Just need that finishing touch.
Moussa Dembele. Molina. And Tunes. That's good passing, probing. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Well, they got it wide very well, the chance to get the cross in, but it's not turned out to be a very good delivery. On to Kolarov. Swung into the box. That could have been difficult, but the defender sorted it out. Compliment the defender, but not the player trying to cross it. Cristiano Ronaldo can really get at the opposition here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goalkeeper got to it somehow.
Any keeper would be better at that one.
Swung in by Kroos. It was a promising situation. They could have made more of that. He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. Good defending. Dealt with a decent cross. Real Madrid trying to get their act back together again after that home loss in their last game against Athletic Bilbao.
Never got started in that 4-0 defeat.
Cristiano Ronaldo, that's the breakthrough. It's been a very good start to this game, and they've got the goal that really their football has suggested would come. You wondered whether missing chances would leave them regretting those misses, but now they've opened the scoring, and you would feel that they'll go on and win from here. Real Madrid with the lead now. And it's Real Madrid who are influencing the match on the scoreline, but not perhaps on the pitch as much as you might expect. I think the opposition have done a good job on them to this point, and they're going to keep us interested, certainly in the second half, if it stays this way. And this is what you expect from Real Madrid. Modric. Toni Kroos. The shot is blocked. Moussa Dembele. Kolarov. Dembele. The referee has decided to add on 2 minutes. Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it. He's spotting it up now to take the corner.
You can hear the excitement from the crowd, because good chance this for an equaliser. They're normally really well organised at corners.
And that's headed away for a throw. So it's 1-0 here. So here we go with the second half. Real Madrid able to come forward now. Ronaldo. That's hit the bar and it's still in play. Costly loss of possession maybe here. Benzema! That is a startling save.
That's all about reactions and agility.
Here comes the corner. Cleared away by the defender. Modric. Rafael Varane. Opportunity to play it into the middle. A good run towards the near post. Keeper did well to reach it, but he couldn't keep it. It was close enough to think for a moment that they might have gone 2 in front.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the easiest, but it was a decent effort, not far away from the target at all.
More La Liga action to come on EA Sports, and it will involve the home side. It's the next fixture in the league. It's a shot! Saved, but not decisively. Men in there to try to convert this cross. Dangerous ball dealt with by the goalkeeper's punch. Want to use the full width of the pitch now, the team in possession all the time, against a dogged defensive unit that they're facing at the moment. Wants to have a go. That's a wonderful save at full stretch. Real Madrid given the throw here. Just looking at the tactics of this match, maybe this substitution will hold the key. Dangerous pass, I think, with the keeper pushing it away. Read the intentions. Ronaldo looking for room in a wide position. So easy in possession. Oh, really close. Great technique there.
Oh, there's no finer sight than when you get that right. Unlucky.
On to Ronaldo. And Tunis. Have a look at what's on now from this wide position, not closed down. And coming in by the front post. A good clearance from Sergio Ramos. teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here. Home team ready to make a change. One or two options now in forward areas for them. They were right at the opposition then, but it's broken down disappointingly. Modric. Benzema the target. And the referee blows his whistle. The flag was up for offside. Well, there's going to be an alteration now. With the team trailing, you can understand why he's going to make it. Dembele. They obviously believe that they can find this equal. Pass threaded through. Offside given, Alan.
Oh, I'm not sure he's got that one right, you know. I think he was on.
Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Space ahead with Real on the ball. The target, Hazard. And the referee has acknowledged the flag from his assistant and given the offside. It's a tactical substitution for the losing team here. Modric. He's having a ball with the ball, Alan.
Yeah, he's doing all sorts of things with it for his team. He's really an important member.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's going to be a goal kick. We do like watching Real Madrid play. They bring a power and a pace to their football. And of course, all the history people like me have grown up with. Every generation might still be finding out about a truly great football club, and it's been a pretty good performance here by the class representing the club today. Looking for goal now, off the post. Time is ticking away here, and they haven't got too much of it left to deal in. The fans, though, racking up the atmosphere.
Yeah, just important now that they don't launch long balls forward, that they keep their patience and try and fashion an opening. Players do get lifted by supporters, by crowds, and this lot are doing their very best to urge their team on in search of this equaliser.
Well, the clock is ticking on, 2 minutes of play left. It's a good-looking attack, this one. It might be a final attack as they look for this equaliser. And Tunis, fired. Great build-up, nearly in here. He's blocked that well. So, deep breath now. This could be their last chance to get an equaliser. In goes the corner. Good defensive clearance there. Risky tackle. Oh, it's a sending off, and that's going to spoil their day here. It might not change the result, though.
Well, I don't know what was going through his mind there. His team ahead.
Good stretch by the goalkeeper to push that away from danger. Well, that's it. The final whistle. A tribute to their fitness.
Muchas gracias por su atención y por contestar estas preguntas. Muchas gracias por su tiempo.
on EA TV for you today. A main feature that has the world stopping to watch. It's El Clasico. It's Barcelona against Real Madrid from Barcelona, and it's live. Well, we are delighted to be in the beautiful city of Barcelona. Thank you very much for joining us. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. The match has so much potential and kickoff is just moments away. It's Barcelona against Real Madrid.
Yeah, real buzz around this ground. Full house, a lot of interest in it. Hope it doesn't disappoint.
Barcelona's line-up here. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Jordi Alba starts, looking to continue his good form at the back. In attack, Luis Suarez starts. He's been in tremendous form recently. This is how the visitors shape up. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Carvajal starts with Marcelo as the fullbacks. Eden Hazard starts with Vinicius Junior. They'll play wide. And the great man is up front today, Cristiano Ronaldo. That's cut out. For those fans, he's a controversial character. You can listen to the boos again.
Yeah, signs maybe that it's affected him. He's given the ball away once or twice.
Won the ball capably with that tackle. It's Isco. Here's Lucas Vazquez. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Dembele. Now the shot! Honestly thought he really got a connect there, and he did. But maybe it just put his aim off.
Yeah, I mean, a bit of contact maybe from the defender, but you would have expected him to score from there.
Lucas Vazquez. Here's Isco. Cristiano Ronaldo. Routine for the keeper. Sergio Busquets. Behind the defenders, over their heads. Messi. Gets that wrong and he's in trouble, but he got it absolutely right. Corner then for Barcelona. Here comes the corner. Cross dealt with by the defender. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. Trying to pick out a teammate at the near post. I had a chance really to put that into a much more dangerous area. Has to go down as a poor cross. On to Ronaldo. They might have played him in here. Could really get at the opposition here. And it's a straightforward save.
Yeah, that was picking cherries. He saved that 100 times out of 100.
Lucas Vazquez. Valverde. Ronaldo. It's a good hit. Great hands. Here's Isco. Could get the ball into the box now. Oh, they've shown him the inside. Here's the chance. By Real Madrid standards, that's a remarkable miss. 0-0.
So often, so much more clinical than that.
Here's Lucas Vazquez. They've got the ball back, Barcelona. Now Messi. Lionel Messi. Luis Suarez. Nice work on the ball. Shots on here. And touched over the bar.
The fans here recognising that their team is really dangerous. As a rule, from corners, they make something of this.
Dembele. Just throwing his body into the way of the shot. Hazard. Marcelo. Is there any other fixture, Alan, that can create such anticipation as Real Madrid, Barcelona, Spain's Clásico?
Well, it's got a magical ring to it. Sometimes these contests have descended into petty spats, but sometimes you just treat it to fantastic football.
Well, here he goes. It's good to see a player do this. He's had a look at the ref, he knows what's coming. That's yellow, and that's Marcelo.
Well, he can't go for goal, but it is a dangerous situation, this, because if he gets it on the money, it's going to be hard to defend against.
Now they're looking to get forward from this position. Sergio Busquets. Busquets usually looks for the pass, but look at him here now, showing a range of talents. Well, there'll be 2 added minutes. Dembele, good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it. It's not really away, poor clearance. Well, that is half-time, and the score... Everyone's settling back in their seats. Second half is underway. Here's Lucas Vázquez. Here's Eder Militao. And they've spread it out wide here. Benzema. Isco. Won it back with an interception.
Yeah, look at that possession. It has been a cagey affair so far. Quite often in these kind of matters, it does open up as the game goes on. Will that be the case here?
Difficult for the defender against the player who wants to take him on like this. He's got 1 yellow already, and now...
Is it going to be an in-swinger or an out-swinger? He can deliver these with both feet.
Pretty easy in the end for the goalkeeper.
Well, it's a good ball in, and I was expecting a little bit more.
Confirmation for you today of a transfer involving Wolfsburg. That deal is completed.
Yeah, and I think both parties will be absolutely delighted. I think he'll have a successful career at his new club, and around £45 million. I think that's money well spent.
It's with De Jong. Well, he's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception. Made it look easy, actually. Lucas Vázquez. Mbappe. Carvajal. He got the last touch, the defender, so that will be a corner. And there's going to be some activity from the bench for Barcelona. In goes the corner. Well, he used the inside of his head well, but not the outside, off target.
Yeah, just slightly mistimed that one.
Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. That's another turnover here. Lionel Messi. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Carvajal. Mbappe. He has to clear it. Corner to come because of the tackle that sent the ball behind. Put the corner in the middle. Well, he's hit the man guarding the front post. It's a poor corner. Takes the shot on. It's kept out incredibly by Ter Stegen.
Well, he's bailed his teammates out there.
Corner played into the middle. Oh, he's kept it out. And they get it away.
And it is a header away and out of play. Marcelo.
Now he wants to take them on. Great vision from Ronaldo. Corner played in. That's an important clearance. They've got plenty of distance into the clearance, but actually it's going to come back at them again.
And that's going to be a free kick. More rebuke than anything else from the referee. He's just trying to talk the player into being a bit calmer, I think. He's been a bit rash, hasn't it?
Ambitious free kick, but the ambition almost paid off.
Didn't think he was going to go for goal there, but he did. And, yeah, as you say, not too far away.
Here's De Jong. Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba. Vidal.
Dembele. Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch.
Barcelona are going to switch some personnel. Carvajal.
Mbappe. Teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here.
Such expectation within this ground, and the Barcelona players throwing everything at it in the latter stages.
Important challenge now, he must get the ball away. Trying too hard, really, and losing the ball because of it.
Here's Isco.
Gareth Bale. And this is what you expect from Real Madrid. There's a target at the front post. Caught it really well, acrobatically, and well saved.
That's gone out for a corner for Real Madrid. Another chance maybe in these late moments.
Keeper goes for the punch from the corner. Oh, that's good defending. Which of these two great rivals in El Clasico is going to be able to land a knockout punch in the minutes that remain?
It's one of those games where you can't take your eyes off it because something could happen at any moment.
Vidal.
Julian Draxler.
Arturo Vidal. Sergio Busquets.
Barcelona throwing everything forward in the quest of a winner.
Well, he'll want to clear his lines here, but make sure it's a bit more than just hoofing it upfield.
It's a shot! Can't get the shot through. Good block.
Excellent interception.
Lovely, incisive pass. That's marvellous goalkeeping. And the scores are still level this late in the game.
Well, he's one of the best in the business, this keeper, and he's just shown us why.
In goes the corner. Punched away by the keeper.
And the team's level as the referee blows his final whistle. Extra time to come.
The coaches have had their say. Both teams back on their feet. They were looking rather tired as we waited for extra time, which now begins. Julian Draxler.
Sergio Busquets.
Dembele. Dembele. Promising build-up until that challenge. Mbappe. Mbappe. Good challenge here. And that will be a goal kick. It is the Barcelona backing that we're looking at here.
Well, if ever a set of fans has been spoilt, you could argue that it's the Barca fans. But they've seen some good football out here today.
Griezmann. Real Madrid have the ball. Not one from the textbook, that one, a booking, I think.
And the card's out for Gerard Piqué.
And he's made the save, and it was a pretty comfortable one. Julian Draxler. Sergio Busquets. Vidal. He read the opponent's mind and got the ball. Past his man. Gets in the way of it, the defender. Real Madrid able to come forward now. Maybe he'll cross it here. Referee has chosen to add on 2 extra minutes. Carvajal. Bale to take them on now. We could get a cross in here. Defence not really stretched by that. Well, what a contest in the first bit. Quick turn round for the players, the second period of extra time underway. Here's Lucas Vazquez. Marcelo. Ronaldo. On to Modric. Just lost their way in the final moments of that attack. It's Messi. Dembele. Lionel Messi. Attacking now. Ah, that's a shame. He would have been in the clear, but he's overhit the pass. Bale. Carvajal. They can spread the play now. Mbappe. Looks to shoot. He's got the crowd off their seats with that one. It's close.
Yeah, he's such a clever player. Usually does try and place it and not far off at all there.
We're around halfway through the second period of extra time. 7 minutes left. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, the build-up looked good there until the interception. They're rushing to take the corner, Real Madrid, because time is against them. Score still level. Corner from Modric. Oh, what a touch by the defender.
He was so quick to get into position, to get his body in the way there.
He's put in the corner. Very good positioning by the defender.
Here we are with 3 minutes left in extra time.
Watch him go now, Griezmann.
You don't see that so often, just gliding past them.
Lionel Messi! Oh, the keeper's done well to keep that one out. That's a dreadful error. Griezmann. Messi! Oh, that's great. And the wait is over. It's a fine goal. They've worked away at the opposition. And now they've got their reward. Nicely taken. Patience has paid off finally. Good news for Barcelona, they lead. Had to lunge for it. There's the final whistle, the old saying goes, they never get remembered the losing semi-finalists. That's what this team is today.
Yeah, I've had the misfortune to lose a semi. It's not the nicest feeling in the world, I can tell you. You can tell that by the boys down there looking at